Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Not a game. We talking about practice.
We thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Decide a different league, I'm coming. I'm flat out coming.
It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair.
Oh, yes. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another edition of the Sports Report Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. Got a lot going on tonight. I just want to say real quick, congratulations to Naomi. She announced her pregnancy tonight on Raw. I just want to tell everybody, I didn't mean to do it, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It was a mistake. It was my error. I'm sorry. But I had to.
You're not sorry. You're not sorry. There is zero sorry for what happened.
I'm sorry, man. I mean, hey, brother got to do what a brother got to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. But congrats to her. I know she was looking to start a family, and I'm glad they gave her a run. So congrats to Naomi on that huge announcement. And so happy for her and the family. And we'll see where we go from here. But anyway, how's everything been going for you, my friend?
I'm doing all right. Been pondering life's questions, Will. Like, have you ever thought about, if you're wondered why chickens can only make one noise?
No. Yeah.
Because they can't think outside the box?
Damn. Oh, hell no. Oh, damn. Let me go ahead and bring in our other co-host, Superman from the Original Player versus Team podcast. Let me bring my guy John in. John, what's up? How you doing tonight?
What's up, y'all? Y'all good, man?
We good, man. We good. I was just telling everybody, I apologize about getting Naomi pregnant. That's my bad. I didn't mean to do it, but brother.
Yeah, you did. You meant to.
That's what I said. I'm like, he ain't sorry for nothing.
I'm sorry.
You gonna do that? You gonna do that on purpose?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ended her title. I'm sorry.
Ain't no need to apologize.
I mean, I had to, but it's all good.
Not I had to.
I had to.
Yeah, like your arm was totally being twisted.
Yes. Right. Yes, it was. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and get started again. Congrats to Naomi, man. So happy for her. I know she was looking to do that, and I'm glad WB gave her that title run. She was brilliant as a heel. We'll see where everything turns from here. All right, let's go ahead and get into the crux of the show. Gonna start off in the NFL. The Bengals are listening to trade offer for their star defensive player, Trey Hendrickson. It seems to be that the Lions and the Eagles are in the forefront for the acquiring his services. I want to go to you first, John. First of all, why won't the Bengals sign this man, number one? And number two, the Eagles?
That man stood up for himself.
He did.
That's plain and simple.
He did.
You don't see nobody that stand up for themselves like that.
Facts.
So Hey, you see how cheap the Bengals really are. The only thing they paid for was Joe Burrow.
Yep.
And
And the receivers.
they barely wanted to give the receivers their money, which is crazy to me.
It's just
Because
crazy.
they got the best tandem in the NFL.
They do.
I don't get it. Like,
You know, I would justify this a lot easier if they had spent money on their offensive line. Like, and that's the thing for me is I can understand certain parts of the situation of maybe not wanting to give them a raise. However, it's hard for me to have your back on this decision when Joe Burrow has no protection whatsoever.
none.
What?
Never had it. Never.
And hasn't in the last couple of years. Like he's on
No
pace to be the
condom
next Andrew Luck.
whatsoever.
Yep. I
None.
like he is on pace to be the next Andrew Luck. And
hate that.
but it's not incorrect though. That's
No,
what sucks
it's not
about it.
at all. It's not.
And honestly, I still just feel bad for Joe Burrow. He is legitimately talent-wise one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And he has zero to show for it, except for one Super Bowl trip.
Yep.
Because he has zero protection. None.
Two, like, are there in the front running? Like, what do the Lions give up to get him?
Yeah,
They already have a really good defense.
they do.
You know, I ain't sure if what's his name is coming back. His name is escaping my mind, even though Aiden Hutchinson.
Yes.
Aiden
Aiden Hutchinson,
Hutchinson,
yes.
I'm not sure if he's gonna be back immediately off the injury as of this year, but I ain't heard too much about it. But you know, of course you keep him, but then what else do you give up off of that defense to get somebody like that? Like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And he's proven.
and
He's
me,
proven.
Philly ain't got shit to give up. So
I don't,
defense,
I don't even understand how their name even gets brought into this.
I don't either. Unless you giving up some future draft picks or something, I don't
Yeah.
freaking know.
That's
I don't know.
That's got to be what it is. And I did check. Aiden Hutchinson will be back this year. He
So
was
I figured
injured
he'd be
last
back.
year.
I just wasn't
Yeah.
sure like how early in the season he'd be back.
Because
I'm not seeing anything where it's anything crazy, so I would think he'd be back relatively early.
Because if you
Fully
look at
healthy and
it-
participating in camp. So yeah, he's back.
Okay. Because
Okay.
if you look at it, him going to the Eagles is just sick. I mean, your defensive line is already one of the best in the league.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't understand. Oh, why people keep helping out? Why people keep helping out the Eagles? I don't understand.
I don't either.
I don't get it.
Because the Ravens definitely helped him out. Like, like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
What y'all thinking about, man?
Y'all just gave him AJ Brown. Like, yo, are you serious?
Yeah, Titans just helped him. Just gave him for some cheese puffs and a couple of cookies.
For real.
And then Burt's ended up getting cut. Your draft pick. So really, you lose out.
True.
You just lose out. It's got to be one of Traylon Burks got to be the biggest bust since Jamarcus Russell. He's got to be.
So
who's a bigger bust, Ryan Leaf or Jamarcus Russell?
Oh,
Jamarcus Russell.
Jamarcus
Russell. Because his was by choice. Ryan Leaf was just overrated. Jamarcus Russell had the talent to be an NFL quarterback. He just did none of the work.
So does the amount of money he made make him a bigger bust too?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I mean, I get it. You know, when Ryan Leaf came in, you wouldn't get no 60 mil or more.
No, not doing his time.
So heck no. So
not doing his time. Nope.
No.
But it's just crazy to me that you have a talent. He was the only net positive on that defense for the Bengals was Trey Hendrickson, and not to sign him to a deal when you have a defense that's failing, it's just craziness to me.
It's the worst defense I've probably damn near ever seen.
Yeah.
You know who could make a move for Trey Hendrickson that would actually wouldn't help the Eagles or the Lions? The Texans.
Who?
The Texans. Because think about the Texans. Because you'd have to put him on. I want to get back to where I was looking at the depth chart just now. Okay, so on the Texans, you got Will Anderson Jr. on the left for the defensive end. So you put him on the right. It's Danielle Hunter. I can't remember what his name is.
Danielle Hunter.
Because he was the one that you guys. Yeah, and that's it, but
that's what he was.
Think about it. Yeah, he was a Viking until last season was his first year with the Texans.
Yeah, last season. Yep.
You could send Hunter in the trade package because I mean, personally, no disrespect to Hunter, but I'd rather have Trey Hendrickson. So for the Texans, you have Trey Henderson and Will Anderson Jr. as your left and right ends. That's
murderous.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna give up something.
And you got a defensive-minded coach on that team already. D'Amico Ryan's a defensive-minded coach, so
they've got a little bit more of a financial. They've got a little bit more financial room than some of the other teams. Like the Lions and the Eagles are going to start flirting with the top of the cap soon. Like the Eagles are already up there because they actually spent their money anyway. So, but the Texans still have a little breathing room. I think if somebody's going to pay him, it's going to be a team like the Texans that needs that extra lift.
Right. And you ain't got to pay him too much. Like he's young. Like he ain't gonna get that type of money that fast. So.
Well, he's 30, so he's kind of like right there in his prime.
Yeah, that's true too.
And he's like, and for the amount of money he's asking, a lot of these guys ask for a ridiculous amount of money. He's not asking for a ridiculous amount of money. He just want what the market bears.
And honestly, I think I have a theory with that part too, because how much of this raises because he has to put up with all the work that they're going to have to do on defense because of the fact that Joe Burrow has no protection. Yep. He's going to spend so much time on the field there. But you say, okay, hey, we're going to send you to Houston. Houston's got a decent offense, so you're not going to be spending as much time on the field. Nope. You're going to have more support on the opposite side of you. So you're not having to do as much work and pick up the slack of other people. I think the price goes down. I'm not saying it has to. I'm saying it's I think that I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happened where he goes to a team where he's not going to be spending the entire game on the field. The price drops.
Yeah, but I mean, if you got a chance to be better, I mean, me personally, I would take the pay cut. Like, would it be drastic? No, but if I'm going somewhere where I got a chance, like, all right, we're gonna make win a couple games in the playoffs, or at least make it. Granted, the Bengals have an offense to make it, like you said, but it starts up front. Like, it starts completely up front, and if your quarterback it has to run for his freaking life. As if he's Russell Wilson in 08. Like,
damn.
No, you're right, though. Well, it's like Will, when they were doing the top 10 QBs this morning on Coffee and Sports in the Morning, and Will was getting dragged for having Kyler Murray in his top 10.
I got dragged.
They were talking about the fact that Kyler does better under pressure. You could almost put Kyler Murray on that offense with no line, and the Bengals would be able to get more done.
I mean, he's an escape artist, though. That's his MO.
That's his MO.
Exactly.
Is he as accurate? Is he a better quarterback than Joe Burrow? No. Joe Burrow can escape, but he's not an escape artist.
Right.
That's Kyler Murray. That's been Kyler Murray's MO. He can live outside that pocket and play football
all day, every day.
100%.
And he got the speed too. So,
I mean, if you go back, okay, so you got Jamar Chase, you got T. Higgins, who could be a number one anywhere else almost.
Yeah, he really could. That's what I'm saying. They playing with the money to give T. Higgins. Like, you need two good receivers.
Right.
But
like, I feel like you need that.
You need two good receivers, But what good is it going to make if he doesn't have time to get the ball off to you? Are you just going to put them in perpetual check down routes?
Right.
All right, you guys are going to line up just opposite side of each tight end, and you're going to just cross in the middle, and I'm going to grab which one of you is open. Like, that's going to be their whole offensive plan.
That makes me give way more credit to Joe Burrow. Look at all the numbers Jamar Chase put up.
True.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Well, but how much of that? He also puts up a lot of yards after the catch, though.
Oh, sure. But I'm looking at it from the aspect of Joe Burrow has no time to throw the ball, but he's finding time to throw the ball.
For sure.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I think that another thing, too, that really helps Joe is when you have a tight end that was, I don't think he's with the team anymore from last season, but when you look at a good tight end, that helps you. When you have a good running back in Chase Brown, that helps you. So
they're going to have, looks like they're going to have Mike Gesicki.
Okay, he is back. Okay,
yeah, he's good.
Okay, okay, he is back.
He
I thought he
is,
signed with New England. Okay.
There might be a little bit of an injury
Wisconsin?
thing. He's having some hamstring issues, but I would think he's just questionable for a preseason game. So I would think he's going to be ready week 1.
Okay.
So yeah, they should have both Gesicki and Fant, which that's not a bad tight end tandem.
No. And when you have Chase Brown, I'm loving Chase Brown in fantasy. Oh my gosh. But when you have Chase Brown and tight ends like that to be a safety valve, that helps Joe Burrow too with a bad offensive line. So we'll see what they do. Hey, Damon, what's up? Welcome
Damon?
to the stream. Chase and TL, good receiver. Yep.
Yeah, like I say, they're the best tandem in NFL when
best tandem in NFL. Exactly. I do agree.
You put them as the tandem
receivers better in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
You put that tandem on pretty much any team that actually has enough protection for their quarterback to throw, and that team's going to the Super Bowl. Philly going to the Super Bowl. Kansas City going to the Super Bowl. Houston going to the Super Bowl. Like that's
how double team them. Like you're gonna have to you're gonna have to play cover 2 pretty much the whole damn game.
Yep.
Or dime defense.
Yep.
Like you're not they're gonna escape a zone. I don't care what you say.
For sure. The league is counting their blessings that they are in that they are in Cincinnati versus pretty much any other team.
I just think Mike Brown. I just think that owner. That's a terrible front office.
Terrible
Front office.
That's exactly where it started.
Oh my gosh, it's just a terrible. And you go and you don't see your defensive defense. You don't see that. You don't see that.
No, they see it. They don't care. They don't care.
This reminds me of the 90s Lions, but they have a few more weapons.
Yeah.
Because
with a better quarterback.
But in this example, Burrow. In this example, Burrow is Megatron. Like because they had Megatron. Like you had a couple of other pieces around there to accentuate that offense, but it was all about Calvin Johnson, or it was all about Barry Sanders.
Yeah,
they didn't have another major piece. The only difference is since he has a couple of other major pieces, they're just refusing.
Unstoppable people you ever see, man.
Exactly. They just refuse to do what's needed to actually make this team viable for a playoff team.
Cowboys going to Super Bowl. Oh my goodness. Oh man. But yeah, it's terrible. Mike Brown's a terrible owner. But we'll see what
James Dolan.
Oh yeah. But we'll see what they do. That's a tough division. I mean, because you got Baltimore who can come at you in waves on the defensive side of the ball, and getting Jair Alexander back to both of your secondary. That's going to give the Ravens a huge boost in the secondary. Pittsburgh is going to be solid as they always are on defense. Offense is just going to kill them, but they're going to be solid.
We'll see what Aaron Rodgers you get. You get porn stash Aaron Rodgers, or
you never know. You never know. And
exactly. Or does Rodgers get protected over there?
Yeah,
like I say.
And Cleveland's defense ain't gonna be no joke either.
That's usually their Achilles. That's not their Achilles heel, but that's usually their good side of their
Yeah.
That's their calling card. Yeah. Yeah. So they're no joke either. So since they're gonna have their in that division, they're gonna have their work cut out for them. That's
I got
for sure.
words for Cleveland, man.
What you got to say to Cleveland?
If y'all don't fucking start Shador Sanders,
No.
this
No.
fucking what's the boy name? Dylan Gabriel or
No.
Joe Flacco? Is that what y'all gonna do? That's what
You
the fuck
want-
y'all gonna do?
The Bengals
You
are the
want-
Chargers with Philip Rivers. Damn.
Here's the thing. The smartest thing the Browns can do is to have Shador sit behind Joe Flacco, even if it's for the first half of the season, just for the first half of the season, or until Flacco goes down. Like I don't wish injury on anybody, but Flacco's old. He's more injury risk. That gives him time to get comfortable with the game speed of the NFL. That gives him time to learn the playbook and get a better grip on learning how to read a defense. Because he didn't learn how to read a defense in college. None of them
He didn't
did.
have time to.
None of them did. Exactly.
He got chased out the pocket like none other. 40
Exactly.
sacks
So-
is crazy in 12 games. That's crazy.
And that's exactly why I love the fact that he's not getting started. I'm not saying he's not talented and he doesn't deserve a shot. There's a lot of potential. You can see that Shador can adjust to the NFL game. I will recognize that. However,
watching his preseason, I was like, man, this kid has it. He does.
he does. Yeah. He can play in the NFL.
Playing with the second string, the second string line, the second string receivers. Like no starter was in the game with him, which is crazy to me. I don't. That's what I'm talking about too. I don't like Cleveland for that. Like if you're gonna start him with the starters and see what he looks like.
Right.
But I like the choice to leave it at Flacco for right now because especially with you look at that offensive line that they've got right now, it's not the best. Do you really want to throw Shador Sanders out there to the slaughterhouse, not having very much experience with reading defenses, not having the best protection?
Joe Flacco out there like that, like
yes, because
he's done in 2 games.
He's far more expendable
at the start of that next Viking season. That's
right,
exactly what's going to happen.
Look at this line. Look at their line now. DeJuan Jones, Joel Bitonio, Ethan Posick, Wyatt Taylor, Jack Conklin. Jack Conklin is their one name on the offensive line. That's the right side. Guess which direction they're running the fucking ball to every time? The right side.
The goddamn tight end is the best blocker on the damn team.
Exactly.
And Njoku, is that how you say his name?
Yeah, David Njoku.
What's the foreign fella?
David Njoku.
Yeah. 7,
you acting like Joe Flacco is Carson Wentz, knowing damn well Flacco still has it, unlike Wentz. Look,
and I'm not. Go ahead.
My thing with Flacco is he gonna, good and well, he gonna throw about.
He gonna throw a deep ball every time.
He gonna, but he also gonna throw about 20 interceptions, and I just think that 7 is right when it comes to this. Flacco's gonna fail.
I don't think Flacco is a bad quarterback. I don't think he doesn't have it. But I think that he's at the age where what he has is not as much as he had 10 years ago. To say otherwise is just bonkers. So we have to look the Browns, if they're making any kind of a smart move as a team, they're not looking at this season as a season with any expectation. So you don't have to start Shador.
That's every season.
If you're trying to build, you don't have to start him.
But
I get what you said, 7. But hey, man,
I agree with 7 though on the premise of this. Flacco's gonna mess up. Some interceptions are coming. They coming, and when them pick sixes start coming, and the crowd start booing, and they start cheering for Shador, then that's when you put that in there and go for broke.
I mean, but the fans were already Shador ready. Like,
yeah,
they were. They had jersey on, everything. And like they were ready for him.
The Browns fans are ready for anybody but sorry, go ahead.
I just like this situation because I don't want Shador to get thrown into a situation to where he starts his career off bad. Because when you have a veteran quarterback on your roster, there's no reason to have Shador in there subject to injury, subject to bad offensive line play from time to time. Their running game still isn't sorted out yet. I mean, that's still not sorted out completely.
Jerome Ford, Quinshon Judkins. Yeah.
Judkins got in trouble.
And Junkins got in trouble. He's your rookie. So I like the fact that they're gonna let Flacco start the season. He ain't gonna finish, but he's gonna start. So let him go ahead and start the season. And then once he gets in there and starts messing up, because you know what's coming. You saw it in that last playoff game he played. You know it's coming. So
Did Mr. Rubbin Tug get another job? Did the Mr. Rubbin? Oh,
he's on the IL.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on the IL. He'll be after he finishes the season on IL. He's done.
Flacco won't let the reaction
pretty much
bother him. He's
disabled.
been around. Yeah. Hold on a second. If Cleveland haven't won won the World Series since 1948 in baseball, do Cleveland fans really believe they can win the Super Bowl even if they get there? Because probably they'll choke it away. But hey, what do I know?
Did Jim Brown win the Super Bowl? No.
I don't think he did.
I know he only played like 9 years, but I don't think he won one.
Part of my thing is I am vehemently against any rookie quarterback starting in the NFL. Will has been around. I've been doing this for a few years, and I have always had the same position. You are setting those kids up for failure and setting them up to get hurt by starting a rookie quarterback. There are plenty of journeyman veterans that can hold it down, even if it's for the first 6 weeks. Baker Mayfield was a better quarterback when he came in for the Browns in his rookie season because of the fact that he had that time to sit and get up to speed. That's why he was able to go on that run that he did at the end of his rookie year. Even if it's just for like the first 6 games, rookies should not start in the NFL. As far as quarterbacks are concerned, I understand with like wide receivers and and all the other skill positions, it's different because they don't have as much information that they have to absorb and retain as a starting quarterback does. And you're right.
He said he can agree with that, but it depends on the talent on the roster. That's true too.
No, it doesn't.
I honestly think it does. I feel like you got a point.
But we talking about Cleveland though.
Yeah.
But
that's
the
true
reason
too.
why the reason why it doesn't is it's not about the talent. It is about having to know the playbook, having to know the hand signals, having to be able to, being able to properly read a defense.
And be confident in it.
Be confident in it. Being able to get comfortable.
I say his point is kind of valid. Like Stroud has a decent offensive line. You got protection. You got time to see things. The game speed may not. When you got protection, I feel like the game speed in your eyes is a little bit different. When
Stroud,
you got time to, his rookie year was incredible.
It was good. But Stroud came from Ohio State, who uses a pro-style offense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most quarterbacks don't come from that kind of a situation.
No, not college-wise. They know how to win with a high-power offense, man. So, yeah.
Exactly. And that's where I think he is, Stroud, because I love CJ Stroud. I think he's more the exception than the rule in this case.
Yeah. And that's not taking nothing away from Jaden Daniels either. So,
for sure.
We're gonna talk about CJ a little bit later. But let's move on. Let's move on over to America's favorite team. And I still say they shouldn't be America's favorite team, but that's just my opinion. The Dallas Cowboys. Why won't Jerry Jones extend Michael Parsons? Let's go and extend Michael Parsons. What's the issue?
He can't find his agent in the phone book because he's looking for Michael Parsons' agent instead of Micah Parsons' agent.
Good point. It don't make no sense to me. I mean, the only thing I can think, and shout out to Chris Broussard at First Days First talked about it this morning. He was saying that one of the reasons why that might be is because he's scared of giving that money like he gave to Dak, like he gave to Zeke, and nothing came to fruition. That could be one reason. The other reason could be that he didn't have that great relationship with Micah as he does with his other players.
Micah, part of it, Micah sees this as a business. And Jerry wants his ass kissed every step of the way. Micah doesn't come off to me like the type of guy that's going to kiss your ass. Exactly. Ain't nobody want to kiss that old wrinkly ass.
I'm telling you, it's probably spotted just like his damn face.
Exactly. and for me, it's like Micah Parsons and Jerry being scared because of failing with Zeke, the struggles with Dak Prescott and the fact that Dak Prescott has basically put him in between a rock and a hard place. He put himself in those positions.
Yes.
By refusing to have a proper GM and getting involved in other people's jobs instead of shutting up and just forking over the money like his job
everywhere he wants. He put a puppet everywhere, and so he can control them.
If we look at teams that are actually successful right now, the Eagles, Hugh Laurie doesn't have puppets all in there. He lets people do their job. The Chiefs, Clark Hunt lets Brett Veach do his job. Like these with the Texans, when Jack Easterby got out of his own way, the Texans got good again. This comes down to Jerry refusing to let people do their jobs and to put the right people in place to do their jobs.
It's crazy. Like he saw it work and let Jimmy Johnson be Jimmy Johnson, but then he didn't want to let him do that anymore. And they've been downhill ever since.
Because Jimmy Johnson was the product. It wasn't about the product. It was about Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah. Jimmy Johnson knew what he was doing.
It was, and Jerry Jones wants to be the center of attention. That's why he doesn't hire a GM. That's why he has a weekly radio show. This is Jerry Jones is I like to call it Vince McMahon syndrome.
Yeah,
he doesn't want one piece to be bigger than the product that he's putting out, and he's lost sight of the fact that his mentality is actually destroying the product.
Absolutely.
Fidel Castro. That's wild. That is wild. Oh man. Oh, that is wild. We'll see how that situation. And the only thing that kills me is this. Now they're talking about a possible Cowboys trading him, and there's all kind of stuff, all kind of rumors going on with where he's going to end up going. I done heard the Commanders. I've heard Pittsburgh. I've heard all kind of rumors on where this guy's going to go.
Yeah, definitely heard Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh should be one making that move, honestly.
If he goes to Pittsburgh with TJ Watt and crew, and then the other big piece, the other big rumor with the Rams and Aaron Donald coming back, bruh.
That sets him up to be a beast.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you go everybody. I mean, granted, all right, Micah is good, but TJ Watt is just like his damn brother or more.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You gotta double team him if he's coming off of that damn edge. Two, he's also very smart. He knows when to drop back.
Yep.
He's a player that can read the offense.
Derby, you stupid. Remember VHS Cowboys? That's how old your Super Bowl was recorded. Oh my god.
Damn.
Baby, what you mean Snow White? What you talking about?
Oh, Ando.
Ando, what's up? Oh yeah, it's Ando. What's up, Ando? What's up, man? But but yeah, it's just crazy to me. Moving on in the same division, I want to talk about the Washington Commanders and this Terry McLaurin situation. They need to stop tripping. Up here talking about his age. I mean, you better get out of here.
Pay him.
Y'all gave this man a quarterback. He been productive.
Mm-hmm.
You gave him a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He showed up every time they needed him. As far as I could tell. Playoff, regular season.
Yep.
Pay the motherfucker.
Yeah, no, for real. That's the answer. Pay him.
Exactly. Amen.
Magic Johnson and whomever else that owns part of that team. Pay him. Magic can't be cheap. You pay to get rid of that virus. Pay Terry McLaurin.
Pay him, man.
Okay?
Pay him.
Paying Terry McLaurin keeps the losing virus away. Magic Johnson. See, we'll put this into your terms.
Yes. Yes. Because you're talking because he's talking, he wants DK Metcalf money. He wants 33 million.
Give it to him.
And the Commanders are and the William, until they start crying about the name change, they'll never be serious about winning. Facts. But until and see, he only want DK Metcalf money. He ain't asking for 40, 50 million. He asking for like 33 million. Man, get that man that money.
Right.
You can make an argument, even though he's older than DK, he's better than DK. The man know how to run a route. DK can't run routes.
DK is just like a fucking tight end with receiver speed. Like he can box you out and get position on the field. Like he's not a really good route runner. Like
no. That
DK decides his routes.
That man good for two things: a fly pattern and end zone work. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I mean,
that's it. Yeah, I told you, he's like Antonio Gates with speed. Like he can just box you out and catch the ball over you. He has height, he has the strength. But Terry, oh no.
No, you need to go and pay that man. Y'all need to stop.
He gonna bob and weave on your ass on that route, catch the ball, and then leave you.
And there's also some other things going on with the Commanders. They look like they're gonna put Brian Robinson up for trade. Y'all know I can't stand Brian Robinson. That man can't cut. That man
he can't. It's like he just dive right in the pile every time.
Right in the pile. He can't make no cut left. He can't make no cut right. He just go right into the pile. I don't understand it.
But who would you rather have, Eckler or Robinson?
Neither one, because I can't Eckler too.
Eckler cuts once in a while.
Eckler.
He cuts.
Eckler is a great receiving back, though.
Yeah.
Eckler is a great receiver.
Yeah, he's a good receiving back. But
he's out in the flat.
I know Willie can't stand Eckler.
I can't stand him. I ain't like him with the Chargers. I can't stand the man. Jeez.
Oh man, but no, I'll take Eckler over Robinson Jr. Man.
All he know how to do straight ahead as you ever see.
I mean, if you need a 4th and 1, fine. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Anything outside of that, man, you screwed. You give him 3 runs, he's getting 4 yards.
Yep, you messed up.
I'm dead serious, man.
Cal, come on. Come on, man. Don't do me like that, man.
Don't wish that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Don't do me like that, bro. Come on, man.
Dude, I mean, I wouldn't wish that on you.
We got enough, man. We got Kendra Miller. That's enough. Come on, man. What do you say,
imagine.
Brian, also known as 50 Cent Jr. Damn.
Just imagine you got Spencer Rattler starting, and then you got Brian Robinson behind
man,
him.
Y'all ain't goddamn boy.
I thought we were already going through hell. That'd be even worse.
You got 1.5 yards per carry and 4.5 yards per catch. Y'all got the worst offensive line in the goddamn. I mean, worst offense in the league.
Oh god,
straight up.
And got 3 quarterbacks that are trash. 3 straight up trash.
Y'all could have got Shador, man. I was like, he is right there for y'all.
I was pushing for that. I
don't understand.
I don't get it either. I don't get it either.
I don't understand why they've been tanking for Archie Manning for the last 5 years. It's a bold strategy, but I don't think that it's the right way. Because I don't even think Archie Manning's coming in the next draft class. I think he's going to be the one after that because he's not ready.
There's some rumors saying
he's going to have
he might not come out. Yeah,
I think it depends on the season he has. Well, because you know how college players are. Their draft stock, people get in their head.
Yep.
And if he has a really good season, they're not gonna care. They are not. He's Peyton Manning's son. Like
that's
how they gonna look at it.
It's a great community story if the Saints did sign him, or drafted him rather. But again, we don't know if he's coming out or not.
I mean, I agree with you, Seven, but you just you know how these things go. So
yeah, he's one season because he'll have one season under his belt at that point. He's actually playing the full season.
Full season.
I hope he stays. He needs the extra time.
Absolutely. And I do, but like I said, if he happens to have a really good season, he's gone.
And you're talking
his
about
draft stock's high.
And you're
And he's
talking terrible cap situation, Kyle. Let me tell you something right now. Gil Benson need to be removed as owner because Gil Benson will not remove one of the most competent GMs in the world in Mickey Loomis. That man is incompetent. All he does beyond the results. That's all he does. That's all he does. Drafting and making decisions beyond the results. That's all he does.
Brian Robinson Jr.
Terrible.
Y'all gonna be
definitely looking beyond the
yardage.
results at that point. You just don't give a damn at that point.
Whew.
And then you could have got a quarterback. Cause I ain't gonna see it in front. I would have got Teddy Bridgewater back. But what you do? You let Tampa Bay get him. Idiots.
Hold on. How much of that was New Orleans and how much of that was Teddy Bridgewater going, no?
He might say that too. He might say that. He might see the dumpster fire.
Yeah, that'd be right.
He might see the dumpster fire.
Yeah.
This team going 1-17. Oh my God, Kyle, man, don't do me like that, bro. I thought we were friends, man.
He said he on their way to New Orleans. That's crazy.
Don't do me like that. I thought we were boys. Dang. All right, let's move on to the next. Let's move on to our next step. We already talked about Joe Flacco wins the Browns quarterback 1 job. We already talked about that. There was a couple of signings that went down today. Matt Judon, looks like he signs back with the Miami Dolphins. We talked about the Dolphins a little bit this morning. What's y'all's opinion? Yeah.
They're gonna be 8-8, or excuse me, forgot about the extra game. What, 8-9? Yeah.
They need to take away McDaniel's weed pen and hand him a little Colombian powdered sugar, and that might get some energy going, and you might see a little difference out of McDaniel. That translates to the team.
They need that Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin. Oh man,
they need some of that Michael Irvin.
The Cowboys are ready to go. We will win and show that we belong in the pantheon of the NFL. Man, show.
They need some of that Lawrence Taylor. Hey, you drug dealers out there, don't steal my bites. Like, don't bite on my stuff. Because I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness.
I start hearing words. Somebody like, hey, I got that Lawrence Taylor.
I got that Lawrence Taylor, bro.
No.
Yeah.
Or I got that number 88. Like, nah.
Good. No.
Y'all gonna have to pay me for that.
Another.
I'm copyrighting slang terms for
you go copyright it and trademark it.
Trademark and sweeter terms. That's what we
damn Skippy. I need to get paid out here in these streets. I need my trademark, baby.
Oh man. There was another move today that went down real quick. Former Dolphin former quarterback. Xavier Howard looks like he's signing his way back to the Colts. It is what it is. But it leads me into this question. With the way Anthony Richardson has looked, is he done?
He's going like this.
He hasn't looked good, man.
No.
I mean, I'll root for everybody. Hear me clearly. Maybe not everybody. There's certain people I just don't like. But I root for everybody. And I'll be thinking that a change of scenery might help this kid, but I don't know. Nah, man.
Where does he go though? Who is going to have the coaching staff to actually get him going? Because I think your biggest hope is Sean Payton, and he's not going anywhere out of Denver unless some kind of freakish thing happens with Bo Nix. I think that's the best scenario. Or if you get Pete Carroll to take him.
I just think that when you're drafting number 1, it's something that you can't miss. I've said it before. I'll say it again. When you have a number 1 pick, you can't miss. Saints missed big time with Tyler Shuck. And you knew when Anthony Richardson came out in that draft, he was a project. You knew it, and you took him number one anyway, with no veteran presence behind him.
Like I say, the
Stupid.
Colts are a team that just I don't know nobody on that damn team except the running back.
Well, you got Michael Pittman. You got Michael Pittman Jr., Josh
Yeah.
Downs, good receivers. You got Danny Dimes over there now. So
But
I
it's
just
like,
don't
yeah.
know. Danny Dimes would
Is
be
there a Pro Bowler on the team? Like,
other than Jolly
I'll wait.
Taylor, I don't think so.
yeah, like
I
I
don't
said,
think so. I have to go back and look it up, but I don't think
yeah.
outside Jonathan, I don't think so.
And that's off the top of my head. Like, I don't believe they had any.
I believe you, Kyle. You're right
What,
about
the
it.
long snapper? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you take a
But
project,
They have Charvarius Ward. As
oh
a-
yeah, I forgot about him from the
okay,
49ers.
excuse
I
me,
forgot
my
about
bad,
him.
my
Yeah,
bad.
and the
from the
Chiefs.
49ers. Yeah, I forgot about
Okay.
that from the 49ers. Oh damn! If you take a project, then there has to be some development. This is so true.
But here's my question. I'm not gonna, because obviously the coaching staff in Indy is not doing what they need to do. Not gonna let them off the hook.
Yeah.
But how much of this is on Anthony Richardson? Like, truly, you can't tell me that he honestly thought it was okay to take himself out of a game.
I would
You
say
can't tell
about
me.
70%, 75% of this shit is his fault. That he's
It's gotta be.
as bad as he is. I feel like he would be bad, but he's been worse. Like
that's
you say, yeah. And two, like you said, taking yourself out of the game, talking about I'm tired, boss. Nah, get your ass back on the gun line. Like, no.
Yeah.
You can't
Exactly.
do that, man. Unless there is something really wrong with you, like you can't take yourself out.
When did a starting college quarterback, when have we ever seen a starting college quarterback take himself out of a game?
Yeah.
So why would he think that was okay? Why would he? And that's where this comes down to for me is I'm not absolving the Colts coaching, but a lot of this is on Anthony Richardson. And I would rather have, at this point, if I'm the Colts, I would rather start Danny Dimes. Because you know what you're going to get with him.
And that's what's going to happen.
Why not?
Ooh, Kyle brought up a good question. Name the last great Florida QB. That's a good point. That's a good point. In the league?
I mean, you got to
maybe at Florida.
Seasons, maybe
at Florida.
You know what really pissed me off? The other quarterback that was there with Tim Tebow never got drafted.
Oh
he
yeah,
was a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Chris Lee was a beast.
Yeah.
I mean, living in the state of North Carolina, and you hear Chris Lee's name, you know it's lit. Like I think he went to Independence High School, which is a really big football high school here in North Carolina. Period. Like it's in Charlotte, but
yeah.
I was like, for sure, this kid should have got drafted. And the fact that Tim Tebow did and Chris Lee didn't, it was baffling.
But that roster, though.
Yeah, man.
That Florida roster was stupid broken.
Ew, both sides of the football.
Yeah.
That one, and then
both
on both sides, and almost like the Hurricanes, what was that, 06 roster? That was stupid.
0506.
0506, yeah.
The Hurricanes from 05, 06 all the way back.
Ooh, boy.
The same thing with Ohio State's roster, 05, 06. Man, oh my God.
Now you got some LSU fans that'll challenge that, but
you're not wrong.
They're challenged. Some LSU fans are challenged that.
But Miami, man.
Yeah, man, that Miami team was sick.
Willis McGahee, Frank Gore, like, oh my gosh, man. Like, dude. Ken Dorsey didn't pan out, but he's a good offensive coordinator. I will give him that.
Yeah, he is.
He really has turned out to be something in that aspect. He knew what his calling was. You know.
And guess who traded for his sorry ass? Saints.
You're just whipping open the wound even more, man. You're just.
Oh man.
And these scouts and these analysts be killing me because that's a great pickup. You should be happy. And I told him right then, I was younger, but I told him right then, nah, he ain't it. He ain't it. And he wasn't it. He wasn't
it's all the scouts and analysts were saying the Red Sox were done for the season when they traded off Rafael Devers. The Red Sox are going to the postseason. The Giants are 18 or 19 and like 36 since they traded for him.
Hey, Seven, I got a question real quick. It's a baseball question.
Okay.
My granddad was living, man. He forced me to watch baseball. And the Giants had a pitcher who was fucking unbelievable. And it's like he dropped off the face of the earth. Tim Lincecum was his name?
Tim Lincecum? Oh, yeah.
What the
dude,
fuck happened to him? What happened to him? It's like he just fell off the face of the earth. And I never heard his name again.
I'm trying to remember.
Because, I mean, that motherfucker could pitch.
I think, well, because, I mean, he's 41 now. So I think it was just, I think it was one of those, because like his last season in 2016, he only pitched in 9 games and he had an ERA north of 9. You know, and for a pitcher, you really, most of the time, like you don't want anything more than like a, you know, depending on if it's a starter or a bullpen guy, you really don't want anything above 5, realistically. But I mean, with Tim Lincecum, like for the 3 straight years, he led the league in total strikeouts and strikeouts per 9 innings, which are very big. Like, his numbers were unreal.
He's amazing, man. And it was just like it was just like a couple more years went by after them few years, really good years he had, and I never heard his name again.
Yep. Well, he had his last sub-3 ERA season was 2011. He had 2.74, and then it was 5, 4, 4, 4, and then that last year, 2016, 9. But the Giants had traded him. He was with the Angels. I think it was one of those things where he realized he was done. He was just like, I'm just gonna go.
Gotcha. Okay.
Dude, stupid, good, talented pitcher.
That's something that's always been on my mind. Because when I say, hey, man, my granddad's a Braves fan to this day, but I would be tuning in on ESPN to see what that kid did, man. So,
yeah, he was. Yeah, his and just like Kyle said, he was rail thin with violent pitching motion. He was, and yeah, it was injuries.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because there's a lot of debate on if he should be a Hall of Famer, and it's hard to say because like
he wasn't as good for long enough. Granted, like you said, them 3-4 years he had, they were amazing. Like
he was a 4-time All-Star, 3-time World Series champion, 2 Cy Youngs, like, but he only had 8 full seasons because it was 2007 to 2015 were the full seasons, and then 2016, like I said, he only had 9 games that year.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was. Well, I mean, no, it wasn't even like it was just 2007, 2014, because like he didn't even pitch a full season in 15 or 16. So he's not going to be a Hall of Fame. But I mean, there's arguments that he should be, and I get it.
All right. And to finish up, well, actually, all right, 7. I asked you earlier.
Yes.
Top 10 NFL. Your top 10 NFL quarterback list. I got destroyed this morning because I put
he got roasted.
Kyler Murray at 9. I still think it's valid, but I redid this list just to redeem myself just a little bit. But number 10, I got Brock Purdy. Number 9, I got Bo Nix. Number 8, I got Justin Herbert. Number 7, I got Baker Mayfield. Number 6, I got Jaden Daniels. Number 5, I got Jalen Hurts. Number 4, I got Joe Burrow. Number 3, I got Lamar Jackson. Number 2, I got Josh Allen. And I still can't get over, even though I should flip-flop these two, I got number 1 at Patrick Mahomes.
Wait, okay.
I still think I should flip this list as far as 1 and 2 goes, because Mo said something that was very poetic to me. Mahomes is more valued through the playoffs than a regular season.
Right, but he's going to get you to the playoffs as well. Like, think about this. We're going to compare Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes side by side for a second. the last season that Lamar Jackson had weapons, actually truly had weapons around him, the excuse that he was given was because they kept having problems with drops. Patrick Mahomes got the Chiefs to the Super Bowl last year with a shitty O-line and a wide receiving core that couldn't catch the damn ball.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes won the Super Bowl the year before with a subpar offensive line and a wide receiving core that couldn't catch the damn ball.
Yeah.
That's
what was that boy name? They kicked him off the team finally.
Yep.
They couldn't catch a damn cold.
From the Giants. He played for the Giants.
Man? Kadarius Toney. Good God. That's it. That boy couldn't catch shit.
Yeah. But yeah, so and that's the Patrick Mahomes effect. And that's why, like, I'll go through my list here in a second. That's why I have Pat at 1. Because yes, he is better in the playoffs. But Patrick Mahomes is so good. The Chiefs can be down by 20 in a regular season game, and nobody is betting against Patrick Mahomes. Nobody. And that's why Patrick Mahomes should be number 1 on every fucking quarterback list. Because nobody else has proven it. Nobody else has proven it.
Yeah. He currently has the most Super Bowls, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. So my list, I have Jordan Love at 10, Brock Purdy at 9, Herbert at 8, Knicks at 7, Baker Mayfield at 6, Jalen Hurts at 5, Lamar Jackson at 4, Josh Allen at 3, Burrow at 2, and Mahomes at 1.
Yo, I will say this. I do think
I agree with that.
But I do think the AFC West will be tougher this year.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It should be.
I think,
They've been trying, but here's the thing. They've been trying to do that for the last 5 years. Every year, this is the year the AFC West is going to be tough on Patrick Mahomes. This is the year that the AFC West is going to be tough on Patrick Mahomes. And they still don't have enough weapons around Herbert. Bo Nix is good, but
he's too much of a gunslinger at times too. Like, man, he reminds me of Brett Favre so much, man.
This is a second-year QB.
He's a second-year QB.
His brain is like, I can fit this ball anywhere. Like, that's about his only downfall.
You've now given Max Crosby and Chris Jones a full year of film on Bo Nix. He's going to get his ass kicked this year. I'm not saying he's not talented. He is a great quarterback. I respect the hell out of Bo Nix.
Yeah,
but
he played pretty good.
He's going to get ate the fuck up this year in the AFC West.
I think that's the reason why they drafted RJ Harvey, because they know that he can't throw the ball like that again this season because there's open tape out on him. So I think you dink and dunk a little bit more. You got Evan Ingram at the tight end spot. RJ Harvey, you got J.K. Dobbins over there now. So it's gonna be interesting to see what Denver does.
I pray he stays healthy.
Yeah,
I do too. Like I really like that kid, and I know that I have a lot of friends that are Broncos fans. Like all the problems that they've had with QBs since they lost Peyton Manning, like they absolutely deserve to have a relief. I don't give a fuck about Raiders fans. They can, they can suffer. But for Broncos fans, like, and I've got friends that are Raiders fans, I don't give a fuck about. But for Broncos, like, it's there used to be a different standard with the Denver Broncos. We talk about that in all different kinds of sports. Like certain organizations, the standard is just fucking different.
Oh yeah.
And the Broncos haven't been able to meet that higher standard that they've had. And so I hope that he is long-term successful. But I do think that Bo Nix does not look as good this year as he did last year until he learns how to make adjustments.
He may definitely take a step back. I still think he'll have a good season, but it won't be like it. But I don't think he'll take any. But I don't think he'll take anybody by surprise this season. No. All right, real quick, John. Before we let you go, any final thoughts you got for us tonight before we jump in baseball?
Minnesota Vikings. You better be goddamn sure. JJ McCarthy is it. Y'all betting all y'all chips on this young bull. And then the backups we got ain't no damn good either. They suck too. Sam Howell.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't a fan.
Yeah.
I ain't a
I wanna-
fan at all.
I did something for the first time, John. I wanted to show you this. So this
You
is one of the
beat on
sticks
that?
that came.
What is that?
No, this is one of my drumsticks. This stick
Oh.
is one that came with the
I can't
kit. It's
tell
not so
what
it's
it
not.
was.
Yeah. It's,
Oh yeah, I know it.
All right. So, the first time I've ever broken a stick like this, like that clean.
So, how are you, man? I hate to ask this question on the live. How are you holding the stick?
I mean, like this. It's
Pause.
it was.
Big time pause.
I mean, not like. No, like I mean.
Like, are you like thrashing down on it? Or are you lightly letting the tip of the drumstick hit the?
I play heavy. I play heavy,
Oh,
and that's
man.
why I have.
You go hard or go home, huh?
These are 5Bs, and like the other six that I have are 5As because like when I was
Yeah,
playing,
5As are my favorite now.
yeah,
Man, I've been playing with those probably past 3 months, and I love them. I bought a stick bag of 30 sticks, and they're all 5A.
yeah.
So, yeah.
When I was
It's
in
good
high
to
school, I was
practice with
playing-
5Bs or a bigger stick, Paul. But man, Case would eat me up. Paul, oh my God, man, it's time for me to go, man.
But
Oh man,
no,
it would come for me.
I wasn't. Well, and what it was is I kept hitting the rim, and it just
Yeah,
finally snapped.
that's
So I
exactly
gotta-
what's gonna happen, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
stay off of the rim.
I gotta.
Yep.
I kind of
Make
changed
sure
the angle.
you
of
are
stuff a
yours
little bit.
mesh.
Yeah.
The mesh, yeah. Keep the tip of the drumstick, yeah, on the mesh, best you can. I know
Yep,
sometimes
that's-
you getting excited, you just get into it, but yeah.
I play with my eyes
Let
closed too
let the
often.
rebound be your best friend. It ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Let the rebound of the stick be your best friend. I'm telling you, because man, I done tore my forearms to shreds trying to, yeah. So yeah, that's the best tip I got for you, dude.
All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and let you get on out of here. We're gonna catch the word up on the MLB, and then after that, we're gonna get on out of here too. Appreciate the run
All
through,
right,
man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Y'all too.
It is. All right, 7. All right, my friend. What baseball? What in the news that you have for us in the MLB?
Well, the one of the things that's been talked about this week, D-back's second baseman, who I had predicted was going to get traded, but he didn't end up getting traded. Ketel Marte has had a little bit of an absence, dealing with some mental health stuff. Like he's been struggling, and it was said this week by the D-backs organization, like not officially, but obviously the word got out that they're going to be taking offers on him, trade offers on him during the offseason, because it's just culture-wise, it isn't working out. Some players don't like his attitude, stuff like that. But on the flip side of it, part of his issue is they're getting rid of all of the good pieces. They're not going to be even like to play with sticks. Interesting. Damian, listen. Just kind of, culture issue, but also he's very vocal about the fact that they're making choices not to contend.
Well, we've always said in the past and even currently, mental health is important, particularly for us as males.
Absolutely.
And that's one of the things that often gets overlooked. But it's definitely something important that you definitely need to get help with if you need that help. And it's good that he recognizes that.
So, and like you think about, there was the controversy earlier this year, people talking about his dead mom, and he was having a hard time with it.
Yeah.
And obviously in the grand scheme of things, what was said may not have been the worst thing in the world, but you catch a guy at the wrong point and it's going to hit really hard. His home was broken into during All-Star weekend, or during the All-Star break while he was in Atlanta. His home was broken into. He sees multiple friends that he has on his team get traded away soon after. Like he's been dealing with a lot.
Yeah.
And you know, we don't ever excuse shitty behavior, but he needs support.
Yeah.
And the team is just like, nah, fuck you. And that's one of the reasons why I stand on the fact that I think Ken Kendricks is one of the worst owners in baseball. Listen, Danny, I write your ass up. I will write your ass up. I'm not even scared. You know what? You're gonna be in my office after the show. And so, like, I feel bad for him, but I hope that he's able to get, you know, into a much better position.
Oh yeah.
The Yankees continue to struggle. They've started to move back into the right direction. They're 7-3 in their last 10. So they're starting to get things going. But there's a 3-way tie for the 3 wild card slots with the Yankees, the Mariners, and the Red Sox.
Wow.
The Mariners are only a game and a half back of Houston, though. If the Mariners could stop getting in their own way, because they lost to Philly today. They lost to the Mets the last 2 days. They only beat the Mets 1 out of that 3-game series.
Mm-hmm.
They lost 2 out of 3 to the Orioles, the series before that. And that was after coming off of a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-game winning streak. And then they just crumbled. Like, the Mariners can't get out of their own way.
Shit, you were talking about the Mariners can't get out their own way. Damn, Mets can't get out their own way. I mean, we got the last 2 games, but you're in the last place in a wild card right now. You got the Reds right by like a game and a half behind you right now.
Yep.
For that wild card. It ain't settled yet.
No, it's not. It's not. And I think I think at the end of the day, the Mets are going to be that second or third wild card slot. But the Mets are another team. They got to get out of their own way. Like, out of their last 6 games, they're 500. Yep. Out of their last 10, they're 7-3.
Yep.
Or I'm sorry, 3 and 7 in the last 3 and 7 in the last 10. Like, there is so much talent on that team.
Mm-hmm.
At the start of the year, we were talking about them possibly having one of the best starting rotations in baseball this year.
Yep.
And then you get a list of excuses for why the Mets aren't performing. That we have this problem with every year.
And it always crumbles after the All-Star break. I feel like because the Mets have always been a team that's been pro shortening the season. I think part of that stems from the fact that there's less games for them to fuck up. Right.
Shorten the season.
Yup.
And then the other thing, so I want to show you something. Let's see if I can find it. We were kind of talking about it in the wire to wire room yesterday or the day before. But there was where did it go? There it is. Okay. So Rob Manfred in a press conference, either yesterday or the day before, talked about if the league were to do any expansion, they would obviously do division and conference realignment, depending on the expansion. And the discussion is the chances are the divisions would be more geographically connected. So the divisions would, the teams would be closer together that would be in the same division. So if that were to happen, the new division for the, and one of the Eastern conferences, one of the Eastern Conference divisions would be the Boston Red Sox, New York Yankees, of course, the Phillies, and the Mets.
Damn.
Could you imagine those 4 teams in one division? How would you feel as a Mets fan knowing you got to face Boston 16 times a year? You got to face the Yankees 16 times a year. You got to face the Phillies 16 times a year. Well, you already got to face the Phillies 16 times a year. So, I mean, but you're adding in a Subway Series 16 times a year with the Yankees and the Mets.
Yep.
Which I think that would just be interesting baseball to promote. And you're also having to go down and face the Red Sox.
Be fun as a fan.
I'm actually against expansion though right now.
Why?
Because there's not enough talent in the league as it is.
Did they get dilute things?
Absolutely. I think there's a lot of talent that's up and coming, but I think that we are still realistically 10 years out from there being a true almost surplus of talent in Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Now, realistically, it's going to be that at least before we see expansion. Because even if they start the process in the next 5 years, you're still going to have to find you're going to spend a year finding the ownership group. And then the ownership group's going to have to get the stadium built. And there's going to be all of those things. You have to get your minor league teams funded and their stadiums going. Like there's this ripple of things that would have to happen. But I think they shouldn't be looking at starting it for 10 years. Because that will give time for more talent, especially with all the technology we have now.
Yes.
That gives time for more talent to come up and be ready to go. Because otherwise we're going to get back to that. Oh, we're only having a couple of guys going over 30 home runs. Oh, we've got, we're going to have another steroid era to save baseball again because it's getting so boring.
You go back to the 80s.
Exactly. Like it's for me, I don't want to talk about expansion right now. Let's get the robot humps in place. Let's get a couple of owners out that shouldn't be, like Kendricks, like Reinsdorf.
Oh yeah. Reinsdorf should have been gone
long time ago. The Angels owner needs to go. Art Moreno, I think is his name. Marlins and Pirates ownership needs to be replaced. Like let's focus on getting quality owners for the teams that we have.
Right.
And fix the product that we've got, and then we'll expand it.
Right.
Like Big Bang Theory didn't need to start young Sheldon before you actually established who Sheldon was.
Right. Makes sense.
You had to wait. You had to wait. And so I think that the league would be better off waiting.
Makes sense.
We do have next weekend, or this coming weekend, the Women's Professional Baseball League tryouts are happening. I believe it's at Nationals Park.
Okay.
With that league, the draft is in October, and that league is set to go live with 6 teams next year. All of them are going to be on the East Coast, and slow expansion after that. So, that's definitely coming. I just hope, my thing is, if we're going to bring back the Women's Professional Baseball League, which I've been a fan of the whole time, bring back they need to make sure that they find a way to pay respect to the original Women Professional Baseball League teams. Because that is a very important part of baseball history. And they even have their own part of the Hall of Fame where they all get recognized, and that's great. But now that we're bringing it back, we've as baseball fans, we've made sure that they paid respect to the Negro Leagues,
right?
Which is important and mandatory, in my opinion. But this is the next thing,
right? We
need to make sure that they do that too.
Understood.
I talked about this a little bit on the Morning Minute this morning. Victor Robles of the Marlins was AAA rehab assignment last night, and almost got hit by a pitch. Proceeded to throw his bat at the pitcher, and then obviously, fight broke out. He did later apologize. Lost his mom recently. He's been fighting injuries, and 5 of his last 15 at bats, he's gotten hit. Think about that. 1 out of every 3 times you step up to the plate,
You getting hit.
You getting hit. Like that would piss me off too.
Yeah, it pissed me off as well. Yeah, it would piss me off too.
Like you got 90 plus coming at you. You're not going to be happy about it.
Oh no.
Throwing the bat was a little much, bro. Let's maybe dial that down. That's like, when Happy Gilmore took his skate off and tried to cut a guy. We don't need to be doing that.
Yep.
But I get why he's frustrated. Like
I get by being pissed. Yeah. I do.
I
do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dude, I hate to have to tell you this.
What?
The Braves lost to the White Sox today, 13-9.
How?
And it was Spencer Strider on the mound. Good God.
I swear. That Braves pitching.
He only pitched 3 innings. So he was up in the 4th when the White Sox had a 6-run 4th inning.
Jesus. Braves pitching, man. Braves pitching.
Strider's having a down year too. Only 5-11 on the year. Man, that's
not
Atlanta
good.
Atlanta fans need to be clamoring for Alex Anthopoulos to lose his job. Seriously.
Oh yeah.
Get him fired. He does not deserve the position that he has anymore. Y'all deserve better.
They're what, 56 and 69, I think? Something
Sounds
like that?
about right. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep. Yeah,
Man,
they're not even 500 at home. 30-31 at home. In arguably one of the best home field advantages in baseball because of how dedicated Braves fans are.
Yep. And that's changed over years. And that's changed because a while ago they weren't like that. They weren't that dedicated some years ago to the Braves. But these last 5 years, they've been very dedicated fans, and they deserve better.
They do deserve better. And if you're the Braves organization, if you don't replace Alex Anthopoulos in the offseason, you're going to lose it again. You're going to lose your fans again.
Mm-hmm. Because that's expectation for some teams. And World Series is the expectation for the Braves.
Well, it's the postseason. The postseason like,
expectation,
You want to be making a good postseason run if you're the Braves every year. That's your minimum standard. And Alex Anthopoulos has just lost hold of that.
Yeah.
And he'll make excuses. I called out the need for a trade and he threw a temper tantrum. So if he happens to come across this one, first of all, fuck you. Second, take yourself out of the equation, bro.
Right.
Take that's show you have some self-respect. Take yourself out of the equation. Do better.
All right.
So now these sons of bitches want to wake up and win games.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get on out of here for the night. I want to say thank you to everybody with Wild Wide Network coming through. We do appreciate y'all in the chat. Appreciate everybody watching us tonight. We do appreciate you guys. And we will see you again next Monday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. I will see some of you tomorrow on Coffee and Sports in the Morning. 7, tell them about the podcast name deferred real quick.
We got podcast name deferred Wednesday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. If you're seeing Sports Report right now, you will be able to see podcast name deferred Wednesday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. Me, Craig Newton, talking about the world of baseball. As we're getting closer to playoffs, it's gonna get bigger. It's gonna get more interesting. You can also follow me on TikTok at FGD7 spelled out FGDSEVEN. Baseball stuff every day. Starting to kind of do some start bench cut or start bench trade, getting some stuff like that going, trying to get some conversation. So definitely check it out. And, check out the Morning Minute, obviously. We have a lot of great shows here at Wire Sports Network every day, morning and night, with a lot of intelligent, knowledgeable individuals talking your way through all things sports, from football, baseball, basketball, both men's and women's sports, even wrestling. So definitely check out everything that Wire to Wire Sports has to offer. Thank you so much for checking us out, everybody. We appreciate you. Have a good night.
We'll see you guys next week. Take care.